Well, happening today, Hillsborough County Schools tax referendum is heading to a recount. Voters, they shot down the tax increase, but only by a slim margin.
And this morning, we're looking into what the school district is going to do if they don't get this money. ABC Action News reporter Larissa Scott is live at school district headquarters right now. Larissa, where do things stand at this point?
Well, Dia, as school officials wait for the results of that recount, the district is already looking into what will happen next if it doesn't go in their favor.
The school board county millage, yes, 110,485, no, 111,076.
As it stands, Hillsborough voters did not pass the school district's referendum on Tuesday's ballot. The latest numbers show 50.13% of people voted no for the tax increase and 49.87% voted yes. That's a difference of less than 600 votes. Thursday night, the canvassing board for the Supervisor of Elections office reviewed provisional and vote by mail ballots, ultimately ordering a machine recount. State law says a recount is triggered if the difference is a 0.5% or less.
Florida, you can't request a recount. You can't pay for a recount. It's in state law what triggers a recount. So we will now put these 228,800 ballots back through our machines, and we'll count them one more time.
The referendum would increase property taxes for Hillsborough County residents. The school district tells us that extra funding would go towards salary raises to recruit and retain teachers and staff.
What can we do to make certain that we address the near 600 instructional vacancies that we currently have?
Over the past few years, Hillsborough County Schools has battled some financial issues and has been working to repair community trust.
You know, we've been very open about where we are. We stood up a Citizens Financial Advisory Council.
The district has had to cut back on spending, with Superintendent Addison Davis cutting more than 1,000 positions over the past 2 years.
You see what we've done in the last 2.5 years. We've been fiscal responsible. We've been transparent. We've made some very difficult decisions.
He tells us they're now losing teachers to surrounding districts that pay more. If this referendum does not pass, school officials tell us they'll have to find a plan B.
The biggest thing we can see is that as the legislative session comes up and about, we ask our community to push all of our local legislators and ask them to properly fund education.
If they don't get this funding, Davis says they'll ask voters for this money again at the next election.
But there's no doubt about it, we will be back in 2 years. When we can go back in the next general election, and the first time that we can get back on the ballot, we will.
The recount is scheduled for 10 o'clock this morning, and the results are expected over the weekend. We will, of course, continue to keep you updated on this developing story on air and on abcactionnews.com. I'm live in Hillsborough County this morning. Larissa Scott, ABC Action News.